Mama, welcome back. My name is Sharon and I am so glad that you are here today. Today's episode is going to be all about a new personal growth goal that I am setting, and you're going to be hearing it first for the very first time. My goal with this channel is to be super transparent about my own personal growth journey, and I thought what better way than to share with you sort of my process and my own journey as I navigate this space. So my new public goal, I feel like we should do a drum roll, my new public goal that I'm putting out into the YouTube universe is I am going to write a book. And that is the goal that I'm going to start putting my efforts into. I usually have one big goal that I'm focused on at a time. There was a time in my life I was focused on learning photography. There was a time in my life I was focused on learning business. And right now, as I navigate kind of this life coaching phase and helping busy moms, I'm feeling pulled back to one of my very original goals, which was to write a book. I can't tell you much more about my goal because that honestly is as far as I've gotten so far. During the pandemic, I felt very rudderless when we were shut down for the very first time, and I started to write again. I've loved writing ever since I was young. My first goal was to be a teacher and be a writer, and I did the teacher part, and now it's time for the writer part. I actually wrote a book proposal during the pandemic, and I pitched it to an editor at Scholastic because it was a personal growth book for tween girls. And I pitched it to her, and she came back with, I love this idea, but I don't think you're writing it for tween girls. I think you're writing it for their moms. And boom, truth bomb. It was so true. The second she said it, I felt it in my soul, and I had to put it on hold because I was feeling pulled towards life coaching. But now I am finding myself with a little bit of space, and I am excited to lean into this. So I just wanted to sort of troubleshoot sort of off the cuff right now about how I'm going to break this goal down, and then I will do check-ins with you, updates with you on how it's all going as I progress through it. So my first step, I guess, is going to be to brainstorm all of the different activities that I can do to help kind of refine my topic. I feel like I want to write for busy moms, but I'm not positive what that's going to look like. So because I've been out of the habit for writing for a while too, I think I'm going to have to establish some sort of writing schedule just to get me back writing, period. Not for moms, not for like just in general. To get that habit down. And I'm thinking I want to add that to my morning routine. That probably my morning routine, or at the very beginning maybe of my workday, to make sure that it happens. I want to keep it super manageable, so I'm thinking maybe I'll start at like 5 or 10 minutes a day, whatever seems stupid small, in the words of Stephen Geis and his book Mini Habits, because I want to get that consistency piece going, and I want to stick with it regularly and sort of see what comes from it. I'm not putting a deadline on this because this is sort of a life goal for me, so I don't feel like I'm in any rush to do it, but I'm definitely feeling a pull to do it right now. So I'm going to lean into that and see where that takes me. I'm going to dive into this a little bit more on the podcast this week. So on the podcast, if you want to check it out, I will be breaking this down a little more into the nitty-gritty, thinking about like my actual writing schedule, what I'm ready to commit to, and how I'm going to keep myself accountable and motivated, which if you've set a lofty goal like this, you'll know that that is probably the most crucial part of it. So if you are interested in learning more, you can check out today's podcast episode about that. And then next week, we are going to be talking about 5 strategies for creating your dream life vision. And before you turn this video off, it is not your mama's vision board, folks. It is going to be much more than that. I promise you, you won't want to miss this. And then as always, if you're interested in more personal growth for busy moms, you can subscribe to my mailing list using the link below. I send out an email once a week. It's short and sweet with a 2-minute action step that you can take to further your own personal growth journey. And you can also find me on my website, www.sharonlaziercoaching.com. There's more information there about me and about my services. And then also, I would love to connect with you over on Instagram at Sharon Lazier Coaching. Feel free to send me a DM and let me know what goals you're working on. I would love to cheer you on, Mama. Thanks for being here. Have a great day.